Good morning, guys. We are on our way to Versailles and we have to catch the metro. Now, I thought I would break this down for you guys so that you could also decide whether it's worth making the effort to go there, because I thought it was quite far to Paris, but according to Sav, it's not even an hour away from us, which is kind of, everything's a bit of an hour away from us. We are based just below the 16th arrondissement, which is like districts, borough, whatever. Thank you. Unfortunately, you're not able to take the metro the whole way, but where you come out, if you look over there, recognize that? That's right. It's a great Parisian lighthouse. We have to hop onto a different train, which is this system back there. Hey, Seth. The RER, right? The thing about the RER is the last time we tried to do this, there was a strike. So I will put a link in the description for a website where you can check if they are striking. It doesn't happen that often, but more often than you would think.
Well, yeah, because the RER is a regional train in Paris that's operated by the SNCF, and they've had an overhaul issue with Macron this year, so that's why they've been striking a lot. But last time when we got here, everything was closed, so we couldn't go. So, like Matt said, you need to make sure beforehand.
Here we are, RER Havel. You just got to buy tickets. They shouldn't be too expensive though. Right, so our total for 2 return tickets is $14.60. So that's $7.30 each. So we are here. This is obviously the Parisian lighthouse, and we need to go right over here. Versailles Chateau, Rive Gauche. That is left bank, I'm guessing, I think. Rive Gauche, is that left bank? Mm-hmm. Nailed it. Alright, here we go. Here's our train. Vic, nice to meet you. Kind of looks like everybody that was on this train was coming to Versailles, or at least getting off at this stop. There's a little sneak peek of what we're gonna see. Chateau de Versailles. Well, there it is. As I'm sure you can see, there are a shit ton of people. So luckily we bought our tickets ahead of time. Well, Sav gets in for free because she's under 25. And I have to pay, it was 27 euros today, because today is a Tuesday, and on Tuesday they have the musical fountains. What are the musical fountains, you say? You'll find out. Alright, so look, this is why you buy your tickets ahead of time, because this is the queue for tickets and whatever, all the way around there. Individuals with tickets this way. Although that does also look like a massive queue. Oh my. Oh my. Oh wow, this is a whoa. Okay, hold on. Okay, I think I was mistaken. This is the queue just from there all the way here for people with tickets, and without tickets you get to stand in this conga line of like, I don't know what there must be, like 1,000 people. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. I have come into the masses just to trace where the queue starts and ends. This is actually crazy. Actually crazy. I have linked back up with Sav. Turns out this queue is for if you want to buy a ticket, and all of those people are actually people who already have tickets and just want to enter. We're going to join in the back of this queue and play ignorant tourist, just because our tickets are for 11 o'clock. So we will see. So it turns out we are actually in the right queue, because we have, zoom in you bastard, because we have time tickets for 11 o'clock and the time now is 11:12. So all of those suckers who don't have time tickets have to stand. That is an unbelievable queue. I wonder how long that takes.
It guarantees you access in your half an hour from your timed entry.
What, this? Yes, okay. We have made it inside the palace, and we got these snazzy little smartphones. Let's see. Oh, can you guys hear? Listen to that. Can you hear it?
To avoid triggering the alarm.
Of course, our first port of call is the madam's apartments. Ooh, homeboy, I might want to check that out, bro. That's definitely infected. Whew.
The garde-meuble was the service which managed the furniture of the royal households.
So I'll tell you guys this in the library. That's why I'm whispering. Because we've got the Bibliothèque de Madame Victoire. Yeah, a lot of this tour kind of stuff only really makes sense if you're on the tour, and these things are so long. It's like each segment, each room is like, you know, 45 seconds of just this guy talking. we've quiche this main palace area, and we're gonna head to the gardens, or the jardin. Where's Sav? I lost her. There she is. These gardens are nuts. Another little ticket checking spot. Keep in mind, any Europeans that are coming in and getting in for free, to go into the gardens you do have to get an extra ticket, but only on the days when they're doing the musical concerts and stuff, eh? Yeah. So I got an extra thing, so I've effectively already paid for this when I bought my ticket. We are through. Look at all this kerfuffle. Just a bunch of flowers. So it looks like they're doing a bit of construction there. I'm guessing they're probably putting in a nice conservatory or something, you know, building out the patio, who knows. Oh, well now look at this. These are beautiful. This is beautiful. It is quite something. Can we not go down there? No, it's all fenced off. Huh. Right, so this fountain here is the risque de pollution. I'm not sure what that means, but yeah, cool name for a fountain. We can hear music coming from the bushes, and this old this old moose over here has got some pipes coming out of his mouth, and you've got the bear over there, there's a lion, a dog. Huh.
And the bitch over here.
And the bitch over here. How ominous is this crow on this lady's head? For those who are interested in where that origin of the paint me like one of your French girls memes come from, it's this sort of thing. Okay, we've got some music playing, but there's no water or anything being pumped around. Maybe there's a drought, or we'll see. It's supposed to be every, when?
10 minutes.
Every 10 minutes, and so far, nothing. Time for a little garden party. So there is the palace, or the chateau, and we don't know what's in here, but we're gonna find out. Oh, they've got a little restoration in there. Aha, finally. Water. Jeez, they're getting enthusiastic with the music as well. So that one just ended. So we are gonna just take a little seat by this gentleman over here and wait for the next one. This is honestly mesmerizing. Oh no. Oh. Perfectly timed. Oh! Cool, eh? We were missing out because the sun's over there. We were watching it from over there. But if you watch it from over here, you guys might be able to see you get a rainbow effect. For those who don't know, for a rainbow to be visible, the sun needs to be directly behind you. Well, not directly, but it needs to be behind you.
This is amazing.
Oh! It's the finale. What the hell are these? Check out this tree. We're on our way to the Chestnut Grove. If you check on the map here. And this oh, little soccer ball. Yeah, did you get some of the spray from the fountain? Yeah. Here you go. Here's the Chestnut Grove, also known as the Bosquet de la Salle de Marronnière. Bosquet?
Bosquet.
So that Chestnut Grove wasn't exactly what I was expecting. I think maybe I was spoilt in high school because we had a Chestnut Grove that was very impressive. Westerford represent. And here we find ourselves at Apollo's Fountain, sorry. But I don't understand, why would they name it after a boxer who wasn't even alive at the time? Apollo Creed represent.
Chickens in the water.
Chickens? Oh yeah, look at them. Angry freshwater chickens. Check, you know they like to do drugs back in the day. They got this guy on the left here, absolutely ripping it. Quiche. These people be crazy. Feeding these aggressive chickens just like that. Someone needs to. We've come across this fountain. This one is called Peluses Interdites. Not sure what that means, but interesting name for a fountain. We finally found a place with absolutely no other tourists. So if you guys don't want to be bothered by other tourists, the Star Grove is where it's at. It's pretty cool. Oh, there come some other tourists, never mind. And there goes the little train that I think we were going to take. We are heading now to Grand et Petit Trianon and Marie Antoinette's estate, because it's going to be a long and treacherous journey to Marie Antoine's. That's what we call it for short. We are going to come to this definite tourist trap, La Flottille, which is just at the base of the gardens, right next to the Grand Canal, and we're craving burgers, so we're just gonna get burgers. Here we go. Burgers have arrived. Ooh, a little cream on the salad sauce here. The chips, I'm looking forward to that. Get a little bit of mustard in our little salt and pepper shaker. That's cool. And then some tea sauce. Amore. For a tiny little tourist trap, La Flottille was pretty decent. The burger was good, eh?
I enjoyed it, yeah.
I thoroughly enjoyed mine. It was exactly what I felt like, so bang on. If you come to Versailles, you get to the end, if you want a little snack, I would recommend that place.
I wouldn't recommend it for drinks though, because it was pretty expensive. Like
Yeah.
a 250ml Coke was like €5,
Yeah.
which is, in my opinion, quite expensive. Even for
Steep.
Paris.
And next stop is the Domaine de Trianon. Okay, so this was Marie Antoinette's residence. Not bad entrance. Well, this is a nice little garden. Those are crazy. Found ourselves in this amazing little garden. We've been in here for about 3 hours now. How the hell do we get out? There we go, let's cheat. So in the middle of the maze there's this little opening clearing thing, which is nothing special, but if I had a proper wide angle lens I'd be able to show you guys. It's very, very cool in terms of we've got this like halo around us, and all in one picture it would look very cool because it's like an opening to the sky, you know? I mean, that kind of makes sense, yeah. Oh wow, look at this. It's huge. Huge. Alright, as you can tell, the wind has picked up a little bit, so we are calling it a day. We are back at the main palace over here. We're gonna head back home. Alright, as we are leaving the gardens, there's some sort of internet provider conference, evidently. Those orange t-shirts. Neotel.
Orange.fr.
Yeah. Pro tip. The queue is almost non-existent if you come after... What's the time?
3:30, but we don't know how long it's been like this.
Yeah. So come later and you don't have to deal with the queues. But you also have less time in the gardens, so...
Yeah.
And trains to Paris. And there we go, before you know it, we're back. Back in action. Home time, I'm ready for home. My feet are sore, I'm like warm and cold at the same time. I just want to complain. I'll be honest with you guys, I kind of forgot to film after we headed home and just give a kind of summary of our trip to Versailles. So I'm filming it now, just back at the flat. There's not much happening. Yeah, the initial idea was to see if going to Versailles was worth it, in terms of if you have a limited amount of time, is it worth making a mission to go there for some of your precious time in Paris. And although I think it's cool, I don't know if I would put it on top of my list, or on maybe in the top 5, but definitely not in the top 3 sort of French attractions to see, just from my personal experience. Yeah, just because it's kind of a little bit out the way, it's not really close to anything else, so you know, you spend a day kind of doing that whole thing. So if you have 5 days in Paris, maybe. If you have a weekend, probably give it a miss, check out some other things. And that was the whole point of the video, was to see that. Although if you have the time here, I would definitely recommend it. I would definitely say that it's worth it, because there is a lot of history there. It's quite rich in culture and Frenchisms. So yeah, for that reason I would say check it out if you have the time. Otherwise, thanks for watching, guys. Excuse my noisy neighbors doing something. Who knows? You never know with neighbors and blocks of flats. But I will check you guys soon for the Italy series, which will be coming up very soon. In fact, it'll go out right after this video tomorrow. And yeah, I will see you guys then for another Slice of Matt. Look at these clouds that we've got right now, though. I don't know if you can see or if you're enjoying them as much as I am. Also, I think that's rain over there. These clouds look cool, man. You know me, sucker for clouds.